Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Final Fantasy IV on the PC. Oh, well, not much for options. You can pick your resolution at the very beginning of the game, but looks like in-game there's nothing much. Nah, oh well. Check it out. Cecil, Lord Captain, Baron Redwings.
Lord Captain, we're nearly to the Baron border.
So we are.
The trouble's him, too.
Orders may be orders, but this goes too far. Lord Captain! We are the Red Wings, the pride of Baron! Must we now be thieves, sent to plunder from the weak?
Enough.
But Lord Captain, the Mysidians offered no resistance, and still we cut them down.
Listen to me. We did no more than what our kingdom's peace and prosperity required us to do. The Mysidians knew too much of the crystal and its secrets. His Majesty deemed it so. We are the Red Wings of Baron. It is not our place to question the orders of our king.
Lord Captain.
Lord Captain! Monsters at the fore! Everyone all right?
Aye. But all these monsters as of late.
Disturbing, is it not? I wonder what it bodes. We've reached the castle, my lord.
Well then, prepare for landing, men.
Lord!
Ah, the young lord returns triumphant. You did secure Mysidia's crystal, did you not? The crystal is ours, but the Mysidians, they did not even raise a hand in their own defense, Bagan. All's the better then, is it not? Only fools would dare oppose the mighty will of Baron. Come, we must not keep his majesty waiting. A moment, my lord. Your Majesty, I fear our good Lord Cecil's faith in you begins to waver. Does it now? Indeed. Your loyalty and worth are proven once again, Captain Bagan. I think it's Bagan, I don't know. But the crystal is all that matters. Bring him before me. As you wish. Lord Cecil, His Majesty bids you enter. The Kingdom of Baron hails your return, Cecil. You have brought me the crystal, I trust. I have, Your Majesty. Relinquish the water crystal. It is genuine, Your Majesty. So it is. See how it shines. That will be all, Cecil. You may leave us now. Your Majesty. Have you some other matter to discuss? Our king has granted you your leave, and yet you would trouble him further? I know it is not my place to ask, Your Majesty, and I pray you can forgive my indiscretion. But what is it you aim to do? Your ways are not as they once were. My men's hearts grow heavy with misgiving. As does yours? Your Majesty, no. I would never doubt. You take me for a fool, Cecil? Do you think your treasonous whisperings escape my ears? After all I've done for you, Cecil, you wound me. This is most unfortunate, but I can place no trust in one who offers none in return. I hereby relieve you of your command of the Red Wings. My liege. You will go now to the Valley of Mist instead. There's a task I would have you do. A phantom creature haunts the borders of that land, the Eidolon of Mist. You will slay it and deliver this ring to the village that lies beyond. They will know its meaning. Be gone at first light on the morrow. Your Majesty. Kane, Commander, Baron Dragoons. I beg you, my liege, reconsider. You know Cecil would not betray you. Ah, Kane, I was not aware this matter concerned you. But as you seem so eager to protect your friend, let your spear accompany his blade on the road to Mist. Your Majesty. I've no more words. Take the ring and be gone while my mood is yet fair. Obtained Cornelian Signet. Cornelian Signet. Oops. Playing Star Fox. My liege. Kane, forgive me. I did not mean to draw you into this. What's to forgive? We'll slay this Eidolon and of his, and all will be forgotten. You'll be commanding the Red Wings again before you know it. Kane. You must be tired from Basidia, no? Leave the preparations to me and get yourself some rest. Rash actions are ill-advised, at least if you value your life. Okay, one coin, no problem. Rumors form about His Highness like so many flies, but I shudder to think what might happen were he to catch wind of them. What is it? This is all my doing. Forgive me. I told you, there's nothing to forgive. What's wrong? It isn't like you to act like this. I did not train in the way of the dark sword so I could steal from innocence, King. I trained because His Majesty asked it of me. You mustn't blame yourself for the orders you were given. Our king has his reasons, I'm sure of it. I envy you, Kane. Cecil, so you saw me. I saw the openings you left. How do you expect to lead the Dragoons if you cannot even guard your own flank? My father's blood is in me. I will lead the Dragoons. Have no fear of that. You're certainly headstrong enough. No more holding back, Cecil. Fight to win this time. Don't overthink things, Cecil. You need to keep your wits about you. Or do you mean to send me off against the Eidolon alone? Of course not. We leave early in the morrow. Best get some sleep. Our esteemed commander and Lord Cecil of the Red Wings join as one. It is the enemies of Baron who need fear. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's an important word in there. The Valley of Mist lies beyond our far northwestern border. I've not yet been there myself, but it's said to be shrouded in fog that never lifts. I, for one, believe in our king. He's a man who is not afraid to act on his own beliefs. I cannot help but sense a changed air about His Majesty as of late. Congratulations! Word has it Basidia was a success, and their crystal is ours now, thanks to you. Sleeping on duty? I would never do such a thing. The provisions within this chamber are yours to employ as you see fit. The switch upon that wall controls the mechanism that opens the door. Not so zoomed in. I'm not used to that. I don't like that far away look from the Super Nintendo. Cecil! Rosa, White Mage of Baron. Thank goodness you're all right. The orders for Mysidia came so suddenly, I'd worried. We're fine. Small wonder, considering we fought mages who did not fight back. Cecil! I'll visit you in your tower later. Of course. The vault below houses Baron's ancestral treasures. Entrance within is forbidden in the name of His Majesty the King. Another day, another sleepless night of work. I mean, I sure love my job. I do. You, be sure to tell the Fleet Master that if you see him. Haven't seen Fleet Master Sid, have you? He's been like a ghost, leaving all the airship repairs to us. Seems distant when I do catch a glimpse of him, too. Pensive-like. The tower is closed by His Majesty's orders. I don't think so. What do we got for settings here? High for all the music. Battle mode's blank. Battle speed. We could probably make that a little faster. It's pretty slow as it is. Subtitles are on. Windows line. Quick save, that's nice. Too bad I can't zoom out more. But I guess this was originally designed for the DS, so it was, you know, obviously a much less technically capable system. His Majesty seems almost to have regained a bit of his youth in recent days, but it's more than that. Something about him seems different. Rosa became a white mage to help you, you know. She worries for you. Try not to make her do so any more than she must. Awkward sentence. I'm currently studying the fundamentals of white magic. A white mage should know the 3 C's: Cure, Cura, and Curaga. We've been ordered to conduct magical research to aid His Majesty's war efforts. Sleep? Huh? You don't even feel sleepy? That's odd. I could have swore I did it right. Not all monsters can be felled by simple spells such as fire, blizzard, and thunder. Ancient tomes speak of magic vastly more powerful, but all true knowledge of such things is long forgotten. We've imprisoned the Basidian mages who stood against us. It should be safe to speak to them, as long as you do so through the bars. You're that filthy Dark Knight. Do you truly think what you've done will go unpunished? What you do to us is of little consequence, but please, you must restore the crystal to Mysidia. You know nothing. That crystal is not some mere glittering stone. Oh, we don't have the thief in here, huh? I guess that subplot was never fully examined in the original game. Well, well, look who's home. Sid, Airship Fleet Master. Rose has been worried sick about you, you know. Make that girl cry and you'll have me to answer to, you hear? Speaking of girls, how are my babies? Didn't burn out any engines, did you? You and them goons of yours need to treat those ships with more respect. Hey, why the long face? Something the matter? Sid, What? And he's sending you to hunt the Eidolon instead? But what'll happen to the Red Wings without you? I tell you, something's gotten into His Majesty. He's ordered me to build a new ship, you know, a more maneuverable one, with more firepower. What's he thinking? I'm not building these things for him to wage war. There's talk amongst the town people, too. Everyone's worried about where Baron's headed. Now the king's sending you away from us? Missed, eh? Well, you take care of yourself. Suppose I don't need to worry about you, though, do I? I'd best be on my way, too. That daughter of mine is going to wring my neck if I spend another night here working without checking in at home. Be careful. That's where the monster got me. Lord Captain. The Red Wings have fallen far. Never has victory tasted so bitter upon my tongue. We cannot erase the memories of what was done in Mysidia. We can drown them. Greetings and salutations, Sir Knight. My name is Namingway. I travel the world bestowing new names upon those dissatisfied with the ones they already possess. But as of late, I find few and fewer wishing to take advantage of my renaming services. What say you? Won't you try a new name on for size? Say what? You can't change your name? Well, this is certainly unprecedented. It's almost as though my existence here serves no purpose. A naming way who can't change a man's name is no naming way at all. I believe it's time I embarked on a new journey to find my proper place in this world. Well then, until we meet again. I've turned your bed, my lord. They told me you would be departing again in the morrow. Rest well tonight. Rest for the night. Yeah, let's do it.
Your Majesty, what's become of you? Where is the noble knight, the man who took me in as an orphan and raised me as his own? The strong, just king I once knew. Is a crystal worth all this? Robbing a peaceful people of what's theirs by right. What need could be so great? King's orders or no, there's no forgiving what we've done.
Cecil? Won't you tell me what happened? First you're sent off to Mysidia, and now to hunt some beast again so soon? Did something happen in Mysidia?
No, it's nothing.
Then why won't you look at me?
In Mysidia, we stole a crystal from people who had done no wrong. I've worn this darkened armor for so long now. There's no mote of light left in me. Not even in my heart.
You're a good man, Cecil.
I'm a coward. A coward who cannot even defy orders he knows he ought not follow.
Cecil of the Red Wings is many things, but he is no coward. Not the Cecil who I love.
I don't know if that makes me feel better hearing that.
The king is sending you to Mist to slay the Eidolon, isn't he? If anything were to happen to you, I couldn't...
Cain will be with me. I'll be fine. It's late. You should get some rest.
Be careful.
Thank you, Rosa. But I know what I've become.
Shall we then, Cecil?
I'll be counting on you, my friend.
Then you've nothing to fear.
Of all the characters in this game, I really love Cain. I love how complex he is. He's probably the one I identified with the most, even when I was playing this game when it first came out. And so the Dark Knight Cecil, stripped of his command of the Red Wings, set out for the distant Valley of Mist. Together with Cain, commander of the Dragoons, he would pursue a faceless quarry and a chance for redemption. The advent of the airship had marked the realization of mankind's most ancient dream, but man is a creature seldom sated, and he was quick to dream anew. With the unparalleled might of the Red Wings, Baron's military soon reigned supreme. Why then does its king now seek the crystals? And why have fearsome monsters suddenly begun to overrun the once calm land? If the crystals know, they share no answers, only their pure and silent light. You heard that rumor? Word is that there's a place called the training classroom under the Devil's Road. New adventurers can get all sorts of advice down there, or so they say. You're Lord Cecil of the Red Wings, or my eyes betray me. You seek the Valley of Mist? It lies beyond a cave in the northwestern mountains. How come you're dressed like that? Are you a bad person? Little money? Lithe and comely dancers wanted. Inquire at the counter. Lord Cecil, I've done no ill, I swear it. My taxes are all paid. Well, if it isn't our own Dark Knight. Money? Surely you jest. Your mere presence here is payment enough. Tents, potion, and angelus are a traveler's boon companions. If you're journeying afar, best be well provisioned. What do I got here? No Phoenix down? Well, I never. Door is locked. Fear one of these days that our king trains his men in the way of the dark sword. This building houses the entrance to the Devil's Road, the Dwemer path that leads to Mysidia. In quieter days, it was a thriving means of trade, but now the wizards have sealed the exit on their end, effectively closing the route. There is also a military classroom down in the cellar, though I'm sure you have no need to be taught about combat. Decisive thinking is crucial in combat. Lacking that, you could always lower the battle speed like I do. If you really want to test your mettle, try setting the battle mode to active in the settings menu. That will let you enjoy the thrill of relentless assault by your enemies, even while you attempt to select magic and items. You can use the party menu to set the party to your liking. You can set the strong members in the front row while you set the weaker ones in the back row. Selecting the Swap Rows command during the battle will allow you to move the front row of the party to the back and advance the back to the front. If multiple members of the party have their combat gauges filled, you can press tab to cycle through them. This will allow you to change the order in which they act, allowing you to fight more strategically. Oh, that's new, actually. Remember, discretion is the part of valor that doesn't leave you scrambling for Phoenix down. If a battle isn't going well, press M and run like mad. Remember also that some spells can be cast upon the entire enemy or ally party. Press Z if you wish to change the targeted party for the spell. When casting spells from the magic menu, selecting target all instead of a member will cause the spell to target all party members. You can activate auto battle by pressing C during combat. This will cause all party members to automatically select the command set for them in the abilities menu on each turn. Even in caves, there are save points where you can record your progress. Use them wisely. Oh, I forgot, I think this game has active cheats you can turn on too, if I remember correctly. Not that I think I'll use them, but you never know. Maybe I'll want to speed the game up a little bit. Nothing good can come of our meddling in the affairs of Mist. Won't know for sure until we start playing a little bit more, but yeah. Classically, this game has a number of points where there's quite a bit of grinding you have to do, and yeah, if I can avoid that or shorten that, I'd be more than willing to do that. Ouch! His Majesty's recent behavior troubles me. Even you and your men have been doing some terrible things, as I hear it, or as though they may be. All I ask is that you keep Rosa out of harm's way. Don't involve her in these dangerous games you men must play. Uh-oh, it's a dark night. But you know, I don't think you look so mean. The armor shop's locked? Really? My lord, I've spoken no ill of His Majesty. I swear it. Why don't I show you a little something and we can just forget everything, alright? Yeah, sure. So weird that it's like so up close. Just a sprite spinning around in the original game. Now you kind of know that was, you know, what she was offering you was a little bit more interesting than just a dance. Door on the west side, you say? Ah, yes, the old waterway. Flows to the castle, but it's kept under lock and key now, child. You know, I like the fact that they've kept most of the music the same, but boy, the main instrument just sounds terrible. Oh, the background music sounds good. They kind of cleaned up a little bit of the low fidelity of the Super Nintendo. But yeah, those main horns, man, they are not doing it for me. The stench of chocobo pervades the air. Oh, yeah, I don't have any stuff. Not yet. We won't use the chocobo. I mean, it's such a short distance, and you need to fight. God, I remember the original release. There were no meters or bars. You just had to wait for your turn to happen, and you're never really quite sure when that was. So there's definitely improvements to the game. I don't know about these rough polygons, though. I mean, you know, I appreciate the fact that they actually put some work into it. Unlike Final Fantasy VI, which is just a conversion of the Super Nintendo. But it's kind of a shame that these remakes happen when they do, when we hit that ugly portion of the third 2-bit era. Because in the end, these won't age that well, but the Super Nintendo visuals will, strangely enough. Change those buttons. Okay, where's that? Oh, does it not allow you to change buttons? Oh man, that sucks. So the way it's set right now is the Xbox X button is the menu, which in the old days it was still the X button on the Super Nintendo, but it was located in a different place, physically in a different place. So it's a little technical getting used to. Oh, greetings and salutations again. Your name was Cecil, was it not? After we last spoke, I set about mapping out a new course for my life, one that would allow me to help people. But having undertaken the task of mapping, the name of Namingway now seems rather inappropriate. Namingway has become Mappingway, the cartographer. Oh, right, let me give you this. Contained Wayfarer's map. It's an enchanted map that will draw itself as you traverse the floors of caves and dungeons. And that's not all. For each map you complete, you'll receive a fantastic reward. If we find it useful, well then, until we meet again. can definitely tell it's a DS source. There's no filtering at all on the textures. I do hope at some point in time they re-examine this game again and remake it with the visuals that we see from the CG movies. I think it deserves it. You know, it's one of their. It's one of the games that has really stood the test of time pretty well. I feel that the story is the strongest in the series. Maybe with 9 being just as strong. Everything else is pretty good, I guess. But these characters are some of the more fleshed out of all the games. Leave this place. Who's there? Even with 6, I never really felt that you got too deep into the characters. I think 5 was a good second place, you know, as far as the Super Nintendo era is concerned. And 7 sort of failed me as far as, like, really examining the characters and giving them good, likable personalities. It seems like the dialogue was really, really short in that game. I thought the game had a lot of other stuff good, going for it. I just wouldn't say plot was one of the things. But this game is really memorable. I mean, I thought the diverse nature of all the characters really helped it. Return whence you came. That voice. Could it be the Eidolon? Eidolon? Never gonna be good at pronouncing that. Men of Baron, you know who we are? Leave at once, and no harm will befall you. I will abide no further trespass. Show yourself. You mean to ignore my warning? Yeah, I don't have a choice, really. We must deliver this ring to the village of Mist Beyond. So be it. The mist is gathering. I better heal myself. Oh, I didn't buy that many potions. That's kind of a stupid decision on my part. Oh, crap. Decision. Striking this is futile. To do so only incurs the dragon's wrath. Stay your attack until the beast reforms. Oh, the new translations actually. That's pretty good, really. This is coalescing. Strike now. Certainly couldn't make the dragon look more misty. This cave map complete. Contain 5 potions. Yay! Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Final Fantasy IV. This is the PC one. It's been available for a while now, but I've just finally got around to playing it. So I look forward to reliving these memories. I think it's probably my favorite game as far as the story is concerned and characters. Maybe tied with 9. I think 9 might be pretty close. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.